What is up, everyone? Hey, hey, hey! Welcome, welcome! Oh, hey, Drew's Blank! Hey! What up, Issel? What up, Top Dog? Oh my gosh! How are we? How are we doing? How is this Sunday going for everyone? I have been so productive this Sunday, and I am so happy. Like, I did church, yoga, I washed the dogs, I was able to get in a really good shower, all of that. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing good too. I was just like, yesterday was amazing. My husband took me out on a day date, and so we went and we got brunch. I mean, he literally did everything I love doing. We got brunch. We ended up getting ice cream. I ended up getting a manicure and a pedicure, even taking a nap because that's what I love doing is napping. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited though. Like Hawaiian food, again, I have a huge part of my life being in Hawaii. So I was like, I'm going to do some yummy things today. But oh, it just feels like a great Sunday. I can tell you that for sure. It's amazing. I also know, shout out, oh my gosh, that's right. We walked a nursery too and found out we want to somehow plant an almond tree. I totally forgot about that, Top Dog. Like, oh, they're beautiful. I don't know if anyone's ever seen almond trees. They're gorgeous. Like, I didn't, for some reason, I just thought they looked like a normal tree. I didn't realize the flowers that bloom on almond trees. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. And then too, like today is, hey, electrifying radio. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was honestly amazing. It was a good Saturday. We've been pretty busy like every weekend for a few weekends. And then during the week, we've had a lot going on. So it was like this weekend, it was like, I don't want to do anything. And then it was like, okay, let's go at least do a few just like fun things. And yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. And then huge shout out again, I won't say who they are, but huge shout out to my mother and father-in-law. You guys, it is their 40th wedding anniversary. 40th, like I cannot believe it. So huge hype to them. They are two of the most amazing people in my life. I always say I am one of the most blessed people. I love my in-laws on a different level. Like my mother-in-law and my father-in-law are like amazing people. And I don't just say that because I know a lot of people have issues with in-laws, but no joke, they are like buddies, best friends, people that I talk to, all of that. So huge hype to them. Today is their 40th wedding anniversary, which is wild. That's my parents hit 40, or were about to hit 40 right before my dad passed. So I know what it takes to look like 40 years of marriage. So huge thing. But we're doing Hawaiian today. I cannot believe it. And I'm not making loco mocos. I know a lot of people probably thought I'm going to make a loco moco. I am not today. I'm not going to make that. It's pretty simple. It's one of the most simplest Hawaiian dishes. It is what is eaten on the island. That's kind of that was actually one of my introductions, my like first things I ever ate when in Hawaii. But I was like, you know what? We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to make some ahi. I'm going to make some macaroni salad, pulled pork, and I don't know how to ever say these, masaldis. I always kind of try to say it more Spanish than Hawaiian, so you guys can tell me if I'm wrong. Y'all know, I say thing. Oh my gosh, shaved ice and red beans. What up, Jedi? If I had a shaved ice machine, oh my gosh, I would probably be eating that every single day. But there's something about it, like I've had shaved ice, you know, different places. There's something about having shaved ice, and if you guys don't know, in Hawaii, you can get the shaved ice with like a vanilla ice cream and red beans underneath it. And it like, everything like drips into it. And oh, there's just like nothing like it in Hawaii. It's one of, a lot of people ask, what do I miss about Hawaii? Obviously the water is gorgeous and warm. And so definitely surfing in that versus where I lived in San Diego was very different. But the shaved ice, I don't know what it is. It just tastes magical over there. I mean, I'm sure everything tastes magical over there. But yeah, I'm I'm excited today to do a little bit more of traditional food, but I'm gonna do a little spin on it as well. Lilikoi, oh yes, Lilikoi's so good. It was really hard with the dessert today because I thought about doing a Lilikoi cheesecake or something like that, where I could put it on the topping. But it's it's like watermelon. You have to have a lot of it to have that flavor really hit you. But yeah, oh my gosh, Lilikoi. I mean, there's just so many amazing flavors in Hawaii. If you guys haven't ever had Hawaiian food, it really is. A lot of people are like, oh, it's spam. Like, yes, that's a part of it, but like such good pork and chicken and all of that. I am gonna jump in right away though. This pulled pork, we're doing it a little different today, guys. I'm gonna make it in a crock pot. I figured I've never made something in a crock pot here on channel, and the pulled pork is gonna be the best option because if I could have dug a hole and HOA wouldn't have killed me, I probably would have roasted a pig, just so you guys know. Like, I'm not against that at all. You know what? And I forgot, you guys, I got to keep remembering to do this. I always put my recipes in chat and I pin it. So let me really quickly add those, just so you guys can see kind of how I'm doing it. But one of the other things we're going to do is so the dessert is kind of a, what's the best way for me to say it? It's kind of like a donut almost, a sugared donut, but I want to give it a little something extra. So we are gonna make pineapple flowers. And let me pin this to the top. Ah, Sierra, thank you. Thank you for the subscription. Hype that up, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Sierra, let me see. I got you on here. Look at that. It's because I forgot to clean this off for February. But, you are on there, sir. I am cleaning it off, however, in a few days. I'm going to do it this time. But yes, oh my gosh, amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I absolutely appreciate it, you guys. You guys are seriously amazing. Okay, but we're going to do the pulled pork in a crock pot today. I figure, why not try it? So I'm doing it on a high heat. And I'm not using as much pulled pork as they have in the recipe. So it should be done in like 2 to 3 hours, which is perfect. That's about how long we stream until we eat. So I think that'll be perfect. But yeah, we're just gonna start. This is what I love about crock pots. I just throw everything in here, stir it up, we put the lid on, set it to the side. Like, and I have a pretty big one. Like this is, I've had this for years. I think this maybe was one of the gifts we got when we got married like 14 years ago. So I've always had this baby. Like, he is so good. It is from the company Crock Pot. I have like the actual pot over there, so we'll be putting it in here. But let's just go ahead and we're gonna put it all together. I'm gonna grab the pork shoulder in a second. The first thing we're gonna do is let's grab all of our ingredients, and then I'm going to stir that up. Then we'll put the meat in and go ahead and push it in. What's nice is the pork shoulder that I got, it is a round cut. So it makes it really nice because I don't have to pre-cut or do anything extra to it. I'm just gonna set it in there because I like to keep the meats as close as I can together because then the shredding process becomes really easy. And I just tend to find, it's true with anything, if you think about cutting the meat up and then sticking it in, all those juices are gonna come out, and I want my juices of the meat to stay a little bit more intact together because I'm gonna be adding a lot of liquid in here. If you ever cook in a crock pot and you're like, everything's always dry, lower your temp if you can, or add more liquids. Liquids it kind of is a slow cook steam almost process in a crock pot. So if you add a little bit more liquids, in general, you're gonna go ahead and get a little bit better of a moister meat. The other thing too is, don't take all the fat off your meat. Fat is flavor. All your meats, fat is flavor. And so even if you're like, I want, like, let's say chicken. You're like, I want the chicken in here, but I wanna cut off the fat from the chicken, cut the fat off, but stick it back in there. So that way you can pull the chicken breast out or the chicken thigh out and the fat stays in there, because that fat will slowly melt and it's gonna make everything taste amazing. So even if you don't wanna eat the fat part of it that you're using in a crock pot, still put it in with like the sauce and everything, because it's really gonna keep everything nice and moist and put together. So just a few tips with crock pot cooking, because it can get dry. Things can get dry. Okay, so we got soy sauce, okay, and then pineapple, chicken stock, which I got broth, that's what I had. Ketchup, I kind of pulled everything out to the side today so I'd be a little bit more prepared than I normally am. Brown sugar. Then we got ginger, garlic, so we're gonna get our fresh ginger and our garlic out here. And then we got our pineapple, which is in here, and then cornstarch. Woo! So we'll start by putting all of these in, and then we'll go ahead and do the ginger and everything else for cutting down. Okay, so let's start this. Oh, I am so excited for today's meal. I'm excited for the week. I think I have had a few weeks of, I don't know if anyone else has ever felt this, but just like not really feeling myself, not really feeling like me, and I'm finally like back to feeling like me, and it's so nice. It's so nice. So I'm excited. Tomorrow I'm gonna be making some red wine short ribs, and I've started working on a website where I'm gonna put even more of my recipes and things like that with videos for YouTube. And on YouTube, I'm also Becca with Flour. So there's a few things on there, not a lot. I obviously stream on YouTube as well. I do not see the comments, but yeah. Thank you, Issel. Yeah, it's just nice. I've had a crazy few weeks, and it's so nice to kind of feel like me, you know? All right, we got a half cup of ketchup. Ooh. This is good. This is gonna be yummy. So this is like a pineapple pulled pork. But I'm excited because of the ginger. Like, the pineapple and ginger is gonna give it a really good, like, island taste. Ooh. Okay. All right, let's get a spatula. And then after this, what we're actually, that one's not gonna work. After this, what we're actually gonna do is make the pineapple flowers, because those have to sit for a little bit. But there's a lot of liquid in here. I'm liking it. Yeah, and I'm trying to do better too, like, ginger is so good. It really is. I think I go through like waves of it, you know, where I'm like, ooh, I want to eat ginger all the time, and then I'm like, no. But like anytime we get sushi in general, I am the person who's like, I'll eat like just the straight ginger. I won't even have it on the sushi. But it's so yummy. Okay, so this is the pineapple juice. And it wants pineapple too, so that's why I'm like, I'm just gonna do everything in the can versus buying juice. Now, I do have a fresh pineapple that we're gonna use today to make our flowers. Okay, that's like exactly a cup. That was good to know. Okay, guys, so in a 20-ounce pineapple chunk can is like 1 cup of pineapple juice. And I got the pineapple in the 100% pineapple juice, so that's awesome. And then I need an actual cup of the pineapple, which, let's be honest, I'm gonna just put the whole thing in there. We're just gonna do it. I love pineapple so much, I don't care. It might be a little bit more pineapple-y, but I ain't complaining about that. I don't think anybody would. All right, and then a 4th cup of brown sugar. Whoop. All right. We got, okay, so the pork we'll get in a second. We got the soy sauce, the chicken stock, or broth in our case, pineapple juice, the ketchup, the brown sugar, and then the actual pineapples. Let's get that cornstarch in. All right. Okay. Easy, easy. Okay, so I'm just gonna stir this just a teeny bit. just so that cornstarch doesn't become clumpy. I mean, it smells so good. It's soy pineapple-ness. Like, how does this not smell good? And now it's about to smell better because we're gonna get our ginger and garlic into this. Okay, gotta move some things. All right, let's grab our cutting board. So, how was everyone else's weekend? Did anyone else do anything fun? Do you have fun plans for the weekend? I know here in America, spring break is coming up soon. I know for us, we have, like, it turns out, so Death Valley, which is pretty close to us, has a lake right now in it, which is, like, unheard of. And we want to plan on and go drive and see it because it's like it may never happen in our lifetime again. And it's only supposed to stay around till like March. So we're like, okay, I think we got to go see it. I work in a school. Ah, nice. Just finished having ski week. Is ski week, that's like spring break, right? Or is that something completely different? I remember when I lived in Colorado, we had ski week, but it was like combined with winter break, if I'm remembering it correctly. Because no joke, they'd take the kids up. You wouldn't have school, but you could sign up and go skiing. And so that's what we did. Extra days because of the present. Oh, very nice. Okay. I'm gonna need more garlic than this. That's not enough. Said it wanted 2 tablespoons, and I thought, oh, that looked good, but no, we're gonna need more. More garlic. It was funny, everybody from my work, so we had Monday off last week, and everybody from my work was like, oh, nice short week, and it was like the craziest week we've had in a very long time, and I was like, of course it would be, like, there is no enjoying a short week. It's always crazy. Always, right? Oh. All right, I think I actually need, yeah, because it's just not enough. There's not enough in there for me. And I don't like adding garlic not knowing it might not come through. Like, you got to add enough so it tastes yummy, right? All right. I'm so excited though. My nieces and nephews who are little babies, a few months old, my niece started eating solids yesterday, and I know my nephew is like right there doing the same thing, and it's been so fun to see how she's been reacting to some of the foods. And like, I can say we got a foodie in the family with her. Like, she loves everything. Like, is so excited, wants to try everything. It's just, oh, it's so freaking cute. So I am like so excited till I can't wait till she gets older and I can like cook even more things and see what she eats. Hopefully it sticks. I mean, I know as a kid I sucked at eating. I was very bad at it. I didn't like to try anything new. But as an adult now, I do. Love eating all the brand new stuff. All right, just grating this ginger. Oh, so good. We went to the nursery yesterday and they had a few open pods of like the eucalyptus branches. Oh, I could have just stayed there and just smelled them. They're so good. All right. There we go. And then same with this, we're just gonna mince it up. The other smells I really like, I don't know if you guys all know it, is white gardenias. I tried growing some here in Vegas, but too hot and then too cold. What up, Tanner? Aloha. How are you? How are we doing? Okay. Let's go through this one more time. Again, all recipes pinned to the chat up at the top. Similar to plumeria. Yes, very much so. Plumeria is amazing. Okay. We have got our soy sauce, our chicken stock, our pineapple juice, our ketchup, our brown sugar, our garlic, our ginger, our actual pineapple, and cornstarch. Let's get that pork. Let's get the porks. All right. This is going to be so delicious. Oh, you got to try it, Tanner. Poke is amazing. Now, okay, I get it. Some people are like, oh my gosh, raw fish. But it's so good. It's so good. The one I'm doing today is more of a sweet one. I'm used to more of a kind of a spicier one. So I'm really excited to try it. All right, here we go. So this is how the pork is here where we get it. So you guys can kind of see. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. So see what I mean? It's just long. So I'm sticking it in here. And we're just going to get it all in there. Oh my gosh. And it's fully submerged. I will show you guys on the cam. Yes, 100% Issel, the right fish. Yep, Spam is huge in Hawaii. They're like, if you've ever been to like McDonald's, like, and gotten a breakfast sandwich, they will have their breakfast sandwiches the meat will be Spam instead of like a regular meat. I mean, you can still get it. Yes. Pork shoulder, much better. I usually only, if I have a crock pot pork, I only do pork shoulder. It just holds up a little bit better. Okay, here you guys go. So fully submerged. You can see here's kind of one right here that I'm gonna push down. Tenderloin going all in today, right? So we're gonna crock pot this, but you guys can see all the herbs, the pineapple, everything. So we are going to now put this in the crock pot on high, which is over here. And we're gonna just let him cook. We're gonna let him be. But it's gonna be delicious. One of my favorite meals is a pork shoulder, fresh ginger, sriracha, like a good amount of sriracha, either beef or chicken stock, soy sauce, and brown sugar. And it's this amazingness. Spam musubi is the best. Yes. Oh, it's good. I almost made it today, but I'm like, I want to make something different. I almost made that. This was a hard one. I can say there's so much Hawaiian food I absolutely love, but I was like, I want to try something different. I liked the idea of doing a crock pot meal to see how it works out. But yes, no, Spam anything, it was hard. I almost did like a Spam fried rice. But I had to go with my gut and do something different. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna work on are our flowers. Okay, that had meat on it, so I'm not gonna use that. Let's go ahead and grab another cutting board. So we're gonna make flowers. What up, Rufio? Right? Loco Moco. Oh, trust me. I was like, I should do them, but I was like, no, everybody generally knows a Loco Moco. They're kind of one of the more popular ones. So it stopped me. It stopped me from doing it. There we go. I was like, this should just come out. Okay. We're going to make flowers, though. Flowers out of a pineapple. So for this, the oven. This is the only thing going in the oven. Yes, Tanner. I actually was there months and months sometimes. We'd be there for a week and then come back. My family, my dad ended up but helping build a company in Oahu. And so with that, we'd go over there and all of that. So I know Oahu like the back of my hand, like where to go, where we were. Where we lived was in Ko'olina, and that place we'd be at. And right now, that's actually where Disney is. But we were there way before Disney. But the Disney Resort, that's where we were. But yes, I love Hawaii. Hawaii's amazing. So I'm just going to cut off the bottom so we have a flat surface for me to kind of just carve out. You can see all I'm doing is taking a side, turning it. And this is just to get all that skin off. This is also how I carve a watermelon. There you go. So see, now we got a nice little pineapple. How long from Vegas? Yeah, about 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours, because it's about 5.5 from San Diego, and then 6. Your uncle was an Army cook station in Hawaii. Wow, Jedi. That is a wild time to be in Hawaii. For sure. Yeah, flight isn't too bad there. And honestly, some of the airlines, like Hawaiian Airlines, I think is probably one of the nicest airlines that I ever have been on. But it goes by pretty fast. Like even for us, it's 6 hours to New York from here, and it goes by pretty fast. All right, we're gonna get our mandolin out for this sucker. Because we're gonna do thin slices at the bottom. Okay, let's go ahead and get this going. Let me see, my mandolin might not be big enough for me to do this. I might have to do this all by hand. Yeah, because it's kind of doing it. Okay. I might, let me see here. Now we're gonna figure this out. Am I getting slices or just groups? Oh, I am. Okay. So you guys can see very thin slices. And all I'm going to be doing is putting them on this little cookie sheet. And then this cookie sheet's going to go on a baking pan. And then we'll stick it in the oven. And it is a drying process for these flowers. So we're going to just like slow cook them. And I plan on using these in our little dessert. Caparcio. How do I say that word wrong all the time? Pineapple caparcio. Caparcio. Am I saying it right? I always feel like I say it wrong. I probably am. Okay, let me get a few more out of here. Caparcio. Caparcio. Okay. You all know I suck with words. Just funny because I read so much. I should start reading out loud. That way I start working on my pronunciation. All right. Okay. A few more here. There we go. Okay. Here we go. All right, I'm going to show you guys my view so you can kind of see it. Because this is good. Let me get my towel out. Girls are happy. They love pineapple. It's one of the rare things dogs can actually eat. But here's your stove view. So here we go. Here is what the pineapples look like, right? So, and you can kind of see they're semi see-through, like they're pretty thin. There's obviously pieces of them that are a little thicker, but they are pretty thin. That's gonna give us our best results when it comes to the kind of drying process. So we're gonna stick them in the oven now. Again, 200 degrees, slow dry, and they're gonna be sitting in there the entire time the pork is in the crock pot. So you want these in there for like 2 to 3 hours. You're almost making like pineapple beef jerky, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay, let's put the rest of that pineapple away. But I will cut this, however, so you guys can see how I cut it. Because like we'll buy fruits and stuff like pineapples, and I will, I'll cut it and then put them in like little bags. So that way it's just like you grab a bag and you've already got like a pre-done bag of some kind of a snack. So I'm just gonna do little almost steaks. Ooh, don't fall on me. Okay. And it doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. Yeah, if you ever have leftover fruits, just make little snack bags for it. Grab and go bags. Or even if you have like a lot of little Tupperwares, you can use that. But we're just gonna stick them in here, because during the week, I will definitely be eating these. What? The Holy Grail. Oh! Yeah, guys, pineapple is allowed on pizza. I'm guessing that's the question, Tanner. I love pineapple on pizza. If that wasn't the question, you got to tell me what it is. What about everyone else? Are we? No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's totally allowed on pizza. I love pineapple on pizza. I am a big pineapple pizza person, and I'm gross too. I do. Okay, you guys really want to know my taste buds. I do pineapple with mushrooms on pizza. That to me is the best tasting pizza. I have to use my mandolin again, so I just want to rinse it off. But yes, I'm big on that. What's funny is like Hawaiian pizzas with the ham and pineapple, I don't like them. Pineapple, pepperoni, mushrooms, jalapeno, perfect pizza dipped in ranch. Look at that, Rufio. I love it. Yeah, I like some weird pizzas. Like me too, if you put pesto on a pizza, I will eat it. I love pesto over marinara any day. Even with pineapple. I will sometimes dip pineapple in pesto and just eat it that way. Because that's what I do, guys. All right. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go down here. I gotta kind of see a few things. So I'm gonna, let's see what I want to do. We're gonna make the dough. We're gonna make the dough right now for the desserts. Because it's got a little bit of the yeast. It has to sit. It's got to rise. Kind of all of that stuff. So let's make that. I was like, I know it has to sit. I didn't know for how long, but only for like an hour, so not too bad. Yeah, one of our favorite things to do when we have people in town is like a build your own pizza, and we'll make our whole island just like a little, almost like a buffet that you stick all your stuff on, and then we'll bake them. And oh, it's so fun to see what people put in their, you know, I guess in their pizzas or on them, what sauces they like, all of that. We did some pizzas for the Super Bowl, and I did one that was pesto, and I was like, we'll see if people eat it. It was one of the first ones to go, so now I'm like, okay, we have a group of people who really like pesto, so I can keep going with that. All right, first we're gonna get some water with yeast started. Warm water. That's weird. I only want 2 tablespoons of warm water. That's not a lot. They didn't. No, they were doing great at the first half of the game, and then not so great. But it was funny because we had about 20 or so people over at our house, and it almost all but 2 of them were rooting for 49ers. So everybody was like a little saddened by it. But it was all good. We got next year. We got next year. We'll do it. Now we're on to March Madness in our household. So, all right, someone's leading. Yeah, then it just turned around and none of us understood how on earth it got turned the way it did. But it did, so it's like, all right, we're good. The Chiefs did good. All right, so then a tablespoon of active dry yeast. We're gonna let this be in here and I'm just gonna stir it up. It's so weird. Doesn't want a lot of water. So I do have my fryer out for this today because we're gonna get all that going. Because you gotta fry these suckers. So like I said, they're kind of they're a donut. Right, Tanner? It is what it is. And honestly, it's like, for him, for Top Dog, it goes from football to March Madness, and then they go on this big fishing trip. So he always has something to look forward to. He's good. He's not devastated. Thankful he doesn't do like fantasy football or anything like that. So we're good. We're good. We were just excited to have a bunch of people over being able to do this. So that's kind of what made it super fun for us. It was like, okay, like, this is exciting. Okay. So this wants my stand mixer. Okay, guys, we're going to do it. I didn't realize it wanted this. So we're going to do it. I'm bringing the bad boy out. He's a little heavy, so just give me a second. Here we go. All right. Let's see if I can get him to stretch. So this is going to be the dough we're making for dessert. It has to sit for an hour. Let's see. Last time I did this, I really hurt myself. I'm not used to this. Wants a paddle attachment. So, and I know a lot of people, they have asked me like the sizing compared to a KitchenAid. Like it's double the size of a normal KitchenAid. So it's a big guy. But I have tried attachments because it has something for attachments here. But they don't sell any attachments because it's an industrial sized one. It's the next size up from this are ones you have to put on the floor. So I got as big as I could possibly get it before then. Okay, so we are going to add some eggs in here and we're gonna mix them until they're fluffy. We need 3 eggs. So let me grab those. Let's see, 3 eggs here. And then as these are getting fluffy, because it will take a few minutes, as these are getting fluffy, we'll grab the rest of it for our dough. Woo! Okay, we're gonna just do it like that. I'm used to facing it, not being on the side of it, so it's fun moving things around. All right. Just got a shell in there. All right. If I was pre-mixing this with other stuff, I would have done the eggs first in like a container, but since the eggs are the first thing in here, I'm not worrying about it. because I was able to do those shells. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put that down. I'm gonna just put it on a 1, and we're gonna let this sucker go. What up, Kayla? How are you? How are you doing? Okay, here is our yeast, by the way. So let's grab everything else. So milk, evaporated milk, butter. Okay, so we got evaporated milk, butter, regular milk. Sugar and yeast. So sugars. There we go. We'll move that back real quick. Oh, hello. Okay. What's really interesting with this recipe, oh, I wanted a teaspoon of sugar in the yeast. Forgot. I'm doing good, Kayla. I'm doing really good. I was telling everybody I actually have had like a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Productive. I've had a very productive day, which is, it feels good for a Sunday. Okay. So what's interesting about this is it wants, okay, hold on. It not at one point has told me to put flour in. This won't rise to anything. So let's say, let me try this one more time. Let's see here. In a bowl, add eggs until light and fluffy. Add milk, evaporated milk, butter, sugar, and yeast until well combined. With the motor, oh, slowly add flour. Wow, guys. Jeez Louise. I'm just a little silly. Okay. So it wants a half cup of this sugar. So let's go ahead and just preemptively measure all these out while this is getting fluffy, while the egg mixture is getting fluffy. But yeah, no, I've had a super productive day. Like, I've just had one of those days where I'm like on it. I was like, I did yoga, I went to church, I gave the girls a bath, which they hate but love. Like, they hate the actual process of the bath. But like a few hours after, you can tell they're just so happy. And when they get a bath, they get like full bath, and then they get a whole face cleaning, and then I do this stuff on their nose so their noses don't go dry. Then I do an ear cleaning with them. Like, it's a little intense what they go through, but it's so good. It's so good for them. And like I said, and they're happy. And then streaming, like, good freaking day today. I will say that. And Hawaiian food, like, it's not gonna get better than this. Okay, so half cup of milk. Oh, I always do this. I think it's my whisk. Hold on, guys. I'm just fixing a drawer. There we go. Ah, that drawer always pops and then boom. And I think it's my whisk that does it. Okay, so half cup of milk. We're gonna do a half cup of evaporated milk. Oh my gosh, Tanner, no worries. Thank you so much for coming. Bye. I always appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. Have a good night. All right, 2 tablespoons of butter melted. So we're gonna melt this as well. I can actually turn this up a little bit so it gets fluffier a little faster. Okay, come on, little butters. All right, let's melt this. And let's see here. Do I have everything I needed? So it wants me to add evaporated milk, butter, sugar, yeast, and then we need to get all that flour. So this is a 4 cups of bread flour. Oh, my apron's fallen. Okay. And it needs just a teeny bit more time in there. Okay, so 4 cups of bread flour. So let's get that ready. Ooh, sorry guys, that got loud. I'm dropping everything today. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, we might have to do a little all-purpose with this. Yeah, we definitely will. Okay, let me get the all-purpose flour, because we're gonna have to do a little bit with that. Actually, I'm gonna do 0 flour with it instead, just because it'll keep it still nice and dense. So I'm just gonna spoon this in. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right, we're getting there nice and good. Oops, wrong lids. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and start adding stuff in. So we are definitely at that point, light, fluffy. Got the sugar in. Move some things here. And then these are our milks, regular milk and evaporated milk. Our yeast mixture, I'm going to show you guys in the stove view how bubbly it is. Hopefully you guys will be able, maybe. You can kind of see some of the larger bubbles, but it's big. So I know this guy's ready to go in there as well. And it's thick. It's definitely thick. So let's, nice foamy yeast. Some of it got on the side. I'm gonna stop this real quick. I'm just gonna make sure we got all of that. Okay. And we'll go green. How do you say the appetizer? That is ahi poke. So ahi is the type of fish. So sometimes you can have poke based on different fish. And so sometimes you can have like a salmon poke or a trout poke. It just depends. I mean, you probably don't want trout. You don't want to eat that raw. But yeah, it's whatever fish it is and then poke. Okay, let's pour this butter in. And it is a raw fish, so whatever you make poke with, make sure you can eat that fish raw. Obviously, some you cannot. All right, let me tie this up a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna get to adding our flour here. I am gonna lower my speed a teeny bit, just to a 1. And we're just gonna slowly add. And I'm doing probably like a half cup. This is a cup scoop, so I'm probably doing like a half cup right now in. About halfway through, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna scrape these edges. Okay. Gonna let that all incorporate together. Let me get I don't want to use this towel, but let me get a towel we can put over this. So that way when it's rising, we're good to go. All right. You guys get to go in the little back room with me real quick. Okay. All right, so here's a good towel we can use. Oh, this is looking nice. I'm gonna do one quick on a high. All right, nice sticky, sticky dough. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. So we can kind of see, like, and they said it was gonna be sticky. Woo. Okay. All right. So this is the dough. All right, so we got this here. Now I know they wanted this to be placed in a lightly oiled pan. I like to keep my dough in where I mixed it. So I'm just gonna kind of roll it a little bit, but it's sticky. This is definitely a donutty dough. It's nice and sticky. Okay, so as best as I'm gonna get that cleaned off my hands. Okay, let's just rinse, rinse, rinse. Okay. Okay, so here's our dough. We're gonna stick it in. It's about this big. We're gonna just put this over the top. And I don't think, yeah, I always say it doesn't fit there. I'm just gonna set it to the side over here. Because then when we're done, we're going to be putting flour on a surface, rolling it out, and then cutting it into kind of just round balls, basically dough balls. So I can move this bad boy back. He is done for today. He did his job. Because now we get to go on to making some macaroni salad. So this will be another day too where things are not going to come out at the same time. Some of this food is actually quite fast and easy to make, while the other side of it is going to take a little bit longer. Let me check and see. Yep, we're looking good with our pineapples. Again, it's only been about 30 minutes since they've been in there, so that's not too bad. Okay, so let's do this. Kind of clean up our little area as we get into macaroni salad. Which, oh, I don't know about you guys. I love macaroni salad. Oh, I like Hawaiian macaroni salad. I should say that. It is something that is in Hawaii. And they have their own twist to it. Supposedly it came from when the English came over with like a potato salad, and then they turned it into their own style with macaroni salad, which is quite interesting. So I had no idea, but I always had macaroni salad in Hawaii, so I'll take it. All right, we're gonna get a big old pot. I thought I had macaroni here, but I have elbow. So we're gonna do elbow macaroni salad, because that's what I had. No, Roxy. You're okay. You're okay. The girls are crazy. They give me a look like I don't pay enough attention to them. You're okay. You're fine. Does anyone else's animals do that if you have pets? They just get those puppy dog eyes, man. They know. They know what's happening. All right, we're just gonna boil some water. Obviously, I'm gonna put a little salt in that water. Salt, 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 salt the water. Want it to taste like the ocean. All right. Now, let's get to macaroni salad. So, let's see here. Okay, so there's two steps that they're doing for theirs. Their first one is the macaroni, the apples, the carrots, the onion. That is going to be something that gets put in, and while it's all hot, right out from being cooked, it's put in, mixed, refrigerated. And once it's refrigerated enough, we bring it back and we add the rest. So we're gonna start with the first part, which is your carrots and onions. So I'm gonna grab a carrot, I'm gonna grab an onion, and then we got the apple cider vinegar. So I'm gonna go ahead and just measure out the apple cider vinegar, which is 2 tablespoons. Because we'll just put everything in here. And then the one that has to be refrigerated, we'll do another bowl, and I'll put that in the fridge once we're done mixing. Because obviously the macaroni is going to take a minute to cook itself. This is where I need my mandolin again. So it wants 2 carrots shredded. Okay. Easy. We can do that. So I'm just going to take the tops off just so I have a good starting point. Take the little ends off. And we're going to use the mandolin again. And this time, let me get a different attachment. We're going to use kind of the cheese grater attachment. Oops. Okay. Here we go. So I'm going to do the same thing with the onion, by the way. It wants it shredded. So I'm going to be doing a full onion on the mandolin as well. Carrots like to go all over the place. So what's exciting, guys, is we're about 25 people away from the next goal of 25 more followers, which I cannot believe it. And then that one, like I said, is going to be the Super Mario, and doing a menu based off of what they offer at Universal Studio. So I'm super excited. I cannot believe how close we are. It's going to be so exciting. So for sure, if you know somebody, definitely recommend my content. I also, I stream on YouTube. It's the same as this, but I'm also multi-platform streaming. And I'm going to start adding more videos to my YouTube in the next coming weeks. I'm just working on learning how to edit and do all of that. So for even more stuff, like for sure subscribe on YouTube, because that'll be a whole bunch more fun stuff coming your way. Whew. I wonder if I do it this way instead. This is a little easier. They're going to be a little longer, but that's okay. Yeah, all right, that's fine. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to do 2 carrots. This one was really big for a carrot. We ain't doing 2 carrots. Plus, I don't like my macaroni salad to be just full of carrots. Okay. Woo. If you were making this for somebody, whatever way you start doing this, keep it that way, because obviously now my carrots are not going to be uniformed. I'm going to have some that are long like this, and then some that are short. That is enough carrot. Say that's enough carrots. Okay. There we go. Now it's going to be onion time. So I'm doing the same process with the onion. I'm actually going to have to do this process a few times with the onion because there's another recipe that requires kind of shredded onion as well. So we might do a little more than normal, just so I don't have to shred onion again. Okay, so same thing. Let's put that bad boy back on. I'm gonna just cut off the ends, cut in half. And this is an amazing tool, by the way, if you're ever like, I know it's kind of weird, but if you're ever like, I want the taste of onion, but I don't want like onion chunks, almost like if you had an onion powder. If you actually shred your onion in like a vegetable shredder or a cheese grater, it's like, it basically is making fresh onion powder. So you won't have chunks of onion, but you get to have all that yummy onion flavor. Come on. This doesn't want to shred. That's fine. I'll show you guys what this looks like when it's done, because I mean, it's obviously it's mushy. Here we go. Here are the tears a coming. Okay. So to give you guys an idea, here is what kind of that looks like. It really is kind of a mush coming at you. A tasty mush. But it's definitely mushy. Okay, sometimes these guys don't want to do what I want them to. Ah, okay. Woo. 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 I'm gonna use a towel over this. See if that helps me with the smell. Get it wet. Ah! The tears are real. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's rolling down my face right now. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're okay. See, I don't want to. It's okay, guys. We're fine. Okay, that's all I can stand. All right, that's okay. We got a good chunk, so I'm happy. Okay. Oh, okay. Woo. You guys see my eyes right now? Oh, I'm like, oh, there are tears coming down. Okay. Oh, okay. Come on. Ah, okay. Let me get a different towel. I do not do good with onions, guys. Oh, it's never been me. Do you guys, like, I'll get close. You guys see? Do you see the tear coming down right now? Ah. Man, oh man. Okay. We're gonna be good. No, is that supposed to work? Maybe next time I dice onions, I'll try it. I feel like it's a distraction. It's like when they say, when you have the hiccups and they have all that crazy stuff you're supposed to do, and it's like, yeah, that you could, but it's all a distraction. Oh my gosh. I swear, if I ever need to be in a movie and I have to cry, just make me chop up onions for a few minutes and I will be tears on set. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix up the apple cider vinegar, carrots, and I did half of that onion, which is a pretty strong smell coming from here. That apple cider vinegar with the onions is She's strong. She's strong. Okay, I'm gonna just put that to the side because that one's gonna get used right when the pasta is done. So now we can move on to the other part. Ah, thank you, Red. Woo, 5 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do I not have you on my board? Oh my gosh, I don't. Woo, we get to get Red on the board. Thank you, I appreciate it. As always, you guys seriously make these dreams come true of mine, and I truly appreciate it. So thank you, Red. Being OG, love your channel. Thank you. Through all my tears of onions, right? Okay, we got you. Got you right here. Love it. Thank you. And anyone else who's new to the channel, definitely comment in the section below, even if you're not a follower. At the end of every stream, we go ahead and poll what the new theme's gonna be. So always feel free that you can, you know, throw your idea in and might be able to pick it. Who knows? And that's always fun, right? But oh my gosh, 5 months too, Red. We all need a little cry, right? A little onion cry and never hurt nobody. I might have to take a break, girls. My dogs, I said girls while looking at my dogs. I may need to take a break because the dogs are looking like they want to go outside. But I'm going to try to finish this part first, which is our actual like mayonnaise sauce for the macaroni salad. So this is going to be mayonnaise, which is funny that they're like, they say best foods. I just have this one right now, which we'll see. Or they said or Helms. Oh, what should I do? You know what? No, I'm just gonna stay with what I got. I'm gonna stay with what I got. I bought best foods the other day, but I'm gonna stay with what I got. Okay, and then milk and sugar, and then we'll do to taste when we kind of mix it all together. Okay, so 2 teaspoons of sugar. Nope, that is not a teaspoon. This should be. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in first, and then I'll put the milk to kind of help dissolve the sugar a teeny bit. Okay, so 2 teaspoons of sugar. Let's go get that milk. Oh, our water is finally boiling. Let's get that macaroni in. Well, elbow. We're doing elbow, okay? I thought I had macaroni, and I realized this morning it was elbow, but it's pretty dang close. And just put the whole thing in. We'll just put the whole thing in. I'm gonna stir this up. There we go. Let that cook to al dente. All right, milk. I know, Roxy. Hold on 1 second, girl. All right, for the milk, we're gonna do 1/4 cup, which I think I used all of my little guys. So we're gonna have to use a big one, which might, you know what? Hold on. I got an idea. We'll use the glass one. So 1/4 cup, that's a little bit more. Yeah, that's like almost a half cup. Yep, 1/4 cup milk. There we go. Oh, really? Rufio, I didn't know they were different. Yeah. Honestly, the only difference I can tell is elbow has the, instead of being just like a solid, it's almost got like a corkscrewy texture on it. Okay. And I'm just stirring in the sugar a little bit just to kind of get in with that milk and not be so granule. Really melt it in there. Okay. Now the mayonnaise. 2.5 cups. 2.5 cups of mayo. It's a lot of mayo. Okay, come on, get in there. So much mayonnaise. So much mayonnaise. If it wasn't using this much, I'm gonna find a recipe and I'm gonna show you guys. I'll make mayonnaise from scratch. an Asian household and we make everything with rice. I love it. We're making steamed rice here. I don't have a rice cooker, but we're gonna make some steamed rice to go with our ahi. I'm doing something with rice today. Got to get all those carbs in. All right. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to use another one. Okay, there's 1 cup. Ooh. So funny, mayonnaise can make things taste really good, but it's like that texture I'm like not about. Okay, let me go get the other thing of mayo because we use that one. I'm really glad I bought another one. Very glad. And I actually got the one they recommended, the best foods. So I know we'd be good with that. All right. Okay. Oof. Ooh! Oh my word. That just, I don't know if you guys saw that, but we're going to use a different thing to pull this. I just got mayonnaise all over my computers. Okay. Here we go. And I should have listened to my own advice. Put things in bigger bowls. Okay. This is like so full and I still have a half cup left to go. Okay, there we go. Okay, and that was 2 cups. Oh my gosh, this is like almost half a container of mayonnaise just for this salad. Woo! Okay. Okay. Thank you, Top Dog. You just took the girls out for me so I can keep on going. Sploosh, right? Ugh. You all, it's so funny. Like, I think only certain things, like, obviously show up for the camera. But there are times where something, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. And then I'll be finishing up cleaning and I look up and I'll have like a splat of sauce. I'm like, I don't even know how it got up there. Like, it's insane. Okay, let's move that. Let me put this in the fridge. Okay. You know what, let me try. That's done. That is done. Okay. Let me just turn that off. We'll do that. And our lovely elbow. I said to put it in a different dish because it might get hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. So we'll put it in here. Let's get this going. Now this is the one weird thing I do. Like a lot of people from that salt rinse off the pasta. I never do. I like it a little salty, so I always keep it in there. I don't know if anyone else does that, but okay, a little bit of that mayo is gonna get in here. So this is that carrot, onion, and apple cider mixture. They said as soon as your pasta's done to mix this. Which I wonder why. Like the carrots are shredded, so it's not like you need to cook them to be softer. Oop. This is gonna be some good pasta salad. I might have to bring some of this to my mom. She's a pasta salad lady. Okay. All right, we got this all nice and mixed. I'm gonna stick this in the fridge. Woo, that onion already from it just heating up from the warm pasta. Holy moly, that just made my eyes insta water. Okay, let me find a good spot for this in my fridge. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I gotta move some stuff around. All right, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna let that cool while we finish mixing up this. But yeah, no, it's really funny for me when cooking, like going back to like finding things randomly. So our kitchen is definitely like the heart of our home. It is what you see the moment you kind of walk in to our house. You open the door and we have like the living room and the dining room, but like you see this kitchen. It's why I loved this place, is because of this kitchen. So it really is the heart of our home. And I have noticed that if the kitchen gets dirty, like the rest of the house just feels like it's dirty. So it's just like we always keep it really nice and clean, other than I'm a clean freak, but it's just something for us that we make sure to have always looking great. But because it is the heart of our home, I love cooking. My goal this year, I'm not doing great at it, but my goal is to try to cook at least 6 dinners at night, so that we don't go out. And I'm almost there, but like I have weeks that I'm like, I'm not cooking anything. But because of that, everything gets used, everything gets touched. I have to clean even the roof because somehow sauce gets up there. What up, Uncle Steaky? How's Seattle? Tastes like pure mayonnaise, guys. Let's go ahead and add some pepper in that. There we go. Okay. All right, I added some pepper to this just to help it. This is gonna be the mixture for that macaroni salad once it cools. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime is we're gonna actually put this in the fridge. So that way it stays cool, and then we'll wait a few minutes for the pasta to cool as well. Yeah, it is still steaming. Oh, my whole fridge smells like onion, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna live through that. I just cleaned my fridge out today. I mean, I clean it out every week, but that's insane. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. What are we on to? What are we doing? Let's do some poke. So we're gonna actually make all the poke first, and then from there, well, we're gonna make the sauce and all of that, and then I'll dice the poke up, which is ahi. I'm gonna dice the ahi up to make the poke. And then we'll make the steamed rice, because as soon as that rice is nice and hot, that's when you want to serve it. So we're first going to go ahead and put together our sauce for the ahi poke. This is like one of my favorite things to eat. I've never made it at home either, which gets me excited, because I'm not kidding you guys. If you saw last week's with the like cornbread and stuff, I still have some of the cornbread left, and we're still eating it because it was like so good. This is why I love cooking, is trying all the new things that I definitely am not used to eating, and then they become a part of our like daily lives. Okay, so this. All right. I'm kind of looking at everything we're gonna have to do. So this is like overkill, but this is the size. Actually, I can do this size. I think we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna be putting in, let's go ahead, put our sesame oil in, which is gonna be 1 tablespoon sesame oil. Again, all recipes pinned to the top that I'm using today. And then we're gonna put in our soy sauce, which is 1.5 tablespoons. Now I don't have enough, I only have 1 ahi steak. So this might be overly sauced, but I think I'm okay with that. I think that's fine. All right, give me 1 second. How cool is this, by the way, guys? My neighbor, she buys a lot of her stuff from like Sweden, because that's where she's from. And she gave me mayonnaise and mustard from Sweden, and it's so good. It tastes really different than American mayonnaise and mustard, but like, look at these. Look at how like different they look. Like this is a big mayonnaise over there. Isn't that wild? But it's so deliciously yummy. I've been using it to try different things, or like when I make sandwiches or something. It's been really fun to try. Oh, salt. Salt, salt, salt. Right. Okay. Then we have the onion, which is that same kind of onion that we just used. That's why I'm so glad I did extra. Okay, so the next is going to be green onions. So let's get a new cutting board out, and we're going to chop up some green onions, and then I'm going to do this 2 ways, you guys know. For this ahi, obviously Top Dog is going to try it, but he does not like nuts, and this one calls for macadamia nuts in it. So I'm going to still chop up macadamia nuts, but we are going to just leave them out of half, and then I'll eat the one with the macadamia nuts. I didn't even see how much it said to add. Oh, a lot. It wants a half cup, which, do I have a half cup? I don't, but I can do this. Can do some math here. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, this looks so good. Okay. This is a nice thick sauce. Oh, that smells so good. Okay. Okay, so we have got, ooh, that onion again. Okay, soy sauce, sesame oil, salt, onion, green onion. The only thing I didn't have was Korean red chili powder. I do have regular chili powder, so I'll put a little bit of that in there. I know it's gonna change the flavoring just a bit, but I can do a little sprinkle of that in there. Again, work with what you got, people. Okay, and then we're gonna do some macadamia nuts. Okay, so I'm gonna chop up some macadamia nuts. I'm gonna put those to the side, however, just so I don't have to worry about it with Top Dog eating it. Okay. Oh, I love macadamia nuts. Seriously does take me back to Hawaii. Okay. And I'm gonna kind of just mince these the same way because they wanted me to find like slivered pieces, but the stores did not have that. I could only get whole. So I'm just kind of chopping them the best way I can. I didn't want to put them in a food processor because I didn't want it to be, you know, like a powder. I'm not going to do a lot because we don't have a lot. Yeah. Woo! Oh, that's going to be so good in that. I think I might do a few more because that's delish. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, now let's get that ahi. Let's get that ahi going. Okay, so here's the sauce that the ahi is going to go into here. Here's some extra topping. Now let me get the ahi. Okay. Okay, look at how beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, let me rinse my knife here. All right. There's not going to be a lot of this, but again, I'm doing it as an appetizer. So I'm trying to do like 1 inch by 1 inch on the steaks here. You almost want to make sure it's bite size, right? You don't want it to be so big that it's too much of a bite for somebody. You want like a good average size bite to it. This guy's kind of wide. So I'm just gonna look over these before that one's fine. This is good. This is good. Okay. That one's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Oh, so good, so good. All right, where did my spoon? Oh, I was doing everything with a tablespoon. Okay. Oh my gosh, this looks good. Okay. Oh yeah. So we're gonna make the rice next. So we're just doing a basic steamed rice. I'm not doing a sugary or a sticky. I'm just doing a basic steamed rice. I'm not gonna do a lot of it because it's just to kind of help with this. But let me show you guys the poke in the stove view so you guys can kind of see it. Like, do you see how yummy? Oh my gosh, and it smells so good. So, so good. So when we plate this, I'm gonna use some of the rice as a bed and then scoop this up and plate it. So I'm gonna stick this whole thing just in my fridge because I want it to stay nice and cold. And we're gonna start on the rice. The rice. So there's obviously so many ways to make rice. I know I should have a rice maker. I don't have a rice maker. But I'm gonna just do a half cup of rice, an ending of a half cup. So rice doubles in size. So a 1/4 cup of rice will, when cooked, be a half cup of rice. So that's an easy measurement to keep in mind when making your rice. Then, I know some people, they put their thumb in, they do all the different things. If you're like, I don't know where to start with rice, you do 3 times the amount of water that you did rice. So if I did a 1/4 cup of rice, that means I need to do 3/4 water. So I'm gonna go ahead, and you can clean your rice too. That is obviously preferred. I'm just making sure it's all around there, perfect. And then for my rice, I'm gonna put it on high. I'm gonna move our macaroni bowl. So we'll put it on high, and then as soon as it hits high and it starts bubbling, I'm gonna throw it to medium and put a lid on it. And that's gonna be how you cook rice from a pot. Super simple, super easy, guys. Not too crazy. You can even, if you wanted to, you know what, I think I will. I'm gonna put a dash of sesame oil in that water. It just is gonna give the rice a teeny bit of a flavoring to it. You can also, for sure, not only just add like oils, you could add garlic pepper, you could add lemon, chives. You can add a lot of things to your water when cooking rice, and it's gonna help that flavor just come out even more. So because I use sesame oil in the ahi, I kind of want to keep that flavor as something that's going through the entire dish. So I just put some sesame oil into the rice. Simple, easy, nothing too crazy. Okay, so when that's done, we are good with our ahi. I'm kind of going through stuff. All right. And then our salad, and then our slow cook. So we've been slow cooking for about an hour now, a little over. It's looking good, it's smelling good. Let me check our dough for our little donuts here. And it's definitely getting bigger, so we're almost there for that. Oh, this is good. This is gonna be yummy, yummy. Okay, let's get some plates for the ahi tuna. Do something maybe a little artistic, maybe. Ooh. Because our appetizer is the first thing that will be done. I will tell you that much. Okay, we can kind of move this to the side. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys my screen, or my stove view, because you're gonna be able to see now. It's already starting to kind of bubble up. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my lid. I'm gonna turn this to medium. And I'm gonna take my lid onto it. Obviously, I did a 4th cup. So a 4th cup, which is gonna be a half cup of rice, it's not a lot. So it starts bubbling and it's gonna cook really, really fast. Obviously, if I needed a full cup or 2 cups, this would take a few more minutes to go ahead and get ready. But now it's just letting it kind of steam itself, cook itself to make the rice. Pretty simple. Like, rice is something that's super easy and you can make flavorful really fast. All right. go ahead. Water, water, water. Let me check our, oh my gosh, our little flowers are turning out great. They're starting to shrink up real good. So I'm happy with that. And then hopefully what I'm hoping for, because I didn't put anything underneath them, I might in a few minutes pull them out when we're done trying the ahi poke. What I might do is pull them out and we might make little round tin foil balls that we can put underneath so that way they kind of do that. Because right now they're flat and so they're going to come out looking kind of flat, but we want them to be more flowery. So yeah, maybe we'll do that because they're definitely getting that flat stage and I'm worried that they won't be rounded up enough. Let me see. Yeah, we're probably going to do that. I've never really done this before with I've always wanted to make it almost look like a hibiscus. So yeah, I'm excited. All right, rice is going. We got our ahi. Oh, this is good. This is going to be so yummy. It's finally getting kind of nice here in Vegas. Like it's not super cold, which for me is amazing. I think yesterday when we went out, I like wore a dress for the first time, like that I was able to like fully be wearing that and not be freezing cold all day. So I'm so excited for it to be nice and warm. I get like excited because summer's my favorite here. Yeah, I know 120-degree weather is my favorite. And so I'm like, it's coming. It's starting to finally hit the 70s during the day again. And I'm just like, oh, it's so nice. And I know too, like everyone got hit with some nasty rain and all of that, but I think we're over it. I think we're over the hump, which will be good, which will be really good. And then I know, so one of the shows I love, I'm already starting to plan the menu. It comes out in May and it's Bridgerton. And I know I want to do a whole menu on Bridgerton and a tea and all of that. So I'm excited to do that. And see, like I've been to a few formal, like proper English teas before. So I'm excited to like see what I can do and make all the little sandwiches. What's amazing is I have I think it's either my great-grandmother's or my grandmother's, her silver tea set, like legit silver tea set. So I'm like, I'm going to shine that all up, bust it out, get it going, because I'm ready for it. Like I'm ready to have it. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. And then I think I have like a few more like cookbooks I've been kind of reading and looking at and just seeing like what other new recipes I can work in. I will tell you this Wednesday I'm making Italian, they're called Italian chicken stacks, and it's with a really great balsamic glaze. It's like so delicious. And so I'm going to be making those this week on Wednesday. So our night stream where you guys know, I know last Wednesday I wasn't on. I just, again, like I said, I've had a few weeks where I just wasn't me. And now that I'm back to being like, I'm here, I'm good. I'm excited for Wednesday and to try all of that and have you guys come for like a normal food day that we eat, like a normal eating night. So yeah, and like I said, I'm going to be doing my website's going to be starting up soon. YouTube, again, I'm going to be putting all different kinds of cooking stuff on YouTube that's different from this, which is, I'm so excited to get there. So I have all new goals set for that. And yeah, I'm so excited. Like this year, I will say this, like the beginning of the year for me did not start off great, but I'm like, I am turning it around. Like I have done 2 months of not great that I'm like, nah, we're changing this. I'm turning it around. We are going to make the rest of this year good. Like we're going to do it. Okay, let me see here. I think we might be done. Let's check. It was such a fast cook time that it may not be done. this still needs to cook. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more water because it really needs to cook still. It was such a low amount, and we're gonna put it on a very low, low, low because I don't wanna rush it. Okay, so for our ahi, well, you know what? Let's start this then. While that's cooking, let's make some tinfoil kind of ball that I can put under these flowers, and I'll bust those out in just a second. Okay, I think that might be good enough. Okay, let's grab it. Let me use a few things here because I don't want to burn anything. Okay, here we go, here we go. All right. So these are those hibiscus flowers we're making. And, oh yeah. They kind of, they're just not doing the flowery shape I want them to. So we're gonna do that. Looks like that was even too much. And I won't do it to all of them just in case it ends up working out okay, but I feel like this is gonna be the best option. Yeah, you kind of gotta pop them up like that to make the flower, or else it's just gonna be like a very dried piece of pineapple. And that's not what I want. I don't want a dried piece of pineapple. I mean, I'll eat a dried piece of pineapple. Okay, here we go. And it's just, I mean, this is really just going to be like edible decorations on our dessert. But if you want just dried pineapple, if you eat, you know, like dried pineapple as a snack or something, this is just how you do it too. Like, I'm just trying to get a shape out of it, but you could easily just do this, like make slices of pineapple and then you bake it at 200 degrees Fahrenheit for, I don't know, 2 to 4 hours, depending on how thick you've made it. Yeah, this is good. This is going to be really good. Yeah, I think this is going to be much better than what it was originally doing. Because now it'll kind of fall over. Okay, let's put these back in. That way they can start with this. All right, let's check this rice. This rice just doesn't want to cook. I'm going to do even more water in here. So what I'm doing is I'm noticing that the rice, I mean, we all have had rice. We know what it looks like. Oh, thank you. Thank you, River. Oh, I appreciate it. All right, pineapple cookies. Oh, River, thank you. I want to make sure I got you on here. I know. Let's see. Do I not? Oh my gosh, hold on. No, you're at the very top. You're at the very top. Awesome, right? Pineapple cookies. Pineapple dried cookies. Who wouldn't love that? Thank you, River, so much. I truly appreciate it. All right. I put more water in the rice, guys, because it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. It wasn't cooking. It basically soaked it up and then forgot it should cook itself. So that's where we're at. Love the Hawaii theme, right? Oh, it's so good. We've got, you know what? I can probably grab the macaroni salad. It's probably chilled by now. Yeah, we've got the ahi poke's about to come up. I'm just waiting for the rice to cook. Our macaroni salad, I need to see if it's chilled so we can put it together. We got our pulled pork going, and then our malasadas, we got the dough actually rising. So we're gonna make little kind of Hawaiian donuts here in just a bit, little sugary treats. Okay, let's look at this salad. Okay, it's not fully done, but I'm gonna mix it. It's definitely still got some steam on there, but I wanna get the hot stuff to the surface. So that way it cools a little bit faster. I'm excited to eat tonight's meal though. I think it's gonna be so good, so delicious. Oh, it's just gonna be yum, yum, yum. Okay, let's look back at this rice again, guys. Here we go, now we're getting somewhere. So what happens if your rice isn't cooking enough? Like, if it's just not, if it still looks like a grain versus like the puffed up rice you're used to eating, you just need to add a little bit more water, let that water go down, see if it cooked. If it didn't, add a little bit more water and just continue it. All it means is it needed more water than what you thought. Okay, we're gonna let that steam. I'm actually gonna take the heat off because it's almost done. I'm gonna let it steam itself up. I love rice. Okay. So, okay, we got the rice going. Let's get that ahi out. And we're gonna make two types here because my side is gonna have the macadamia nuts on it, where Top Dog, he won't have that on his side. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Should I just sneak a bite right now before it's done? No. Just be patient, Becca, be patient. We don't need to be sneaking it. It's fine. Okay. I will, however, sneak the macadamia. Okay. Let that, perfect. I'm gonna use just a little tablespoon for this rice. Let it steam out just a little bit more. It's nice and sticky, the way we like it. I don't want it to be super hot though. Nah, we're impatient. I really want to try this. Okay, so I'm gonna put one there. And one down here. So it's on, I'm about to sneeze, guys. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. That was like right in your ear. Okay. Let me kind of make a little ball out of that. Woo! Thank you, Isol. All right. And then we're going to put our poke. Now, if Top Dog wants to come down to try some poke, he is more than welcome to. More than welcome to. Okay. And then mine is going to have the macadamia nuts on top because, yes. The only thing I miss from this is like having edamame in this. All right. Picture time, and then I will show you guys what this looks like. So, oh my gosh, everything's coming alive and attacking me today. Okay. Oh, you guys, this looks so good. Okay. Okay, you guys ready for this? Here is our ahi poke. So here is the one with just your rice and the fun ahi poke. And then this is the one with the macadamia nuts sprinkled on top. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh, so good. Our Hawaiian appetizer, guys. Ahi poke. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit of this rice and get a good chunk of this poke. Mmm. 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 Okay. This looks so good. Thank you, Sarah. Right? Nom 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 nom. Right, Stinky? Yeah. This is so good. It might not be here when Top Dog comes down. So, for me, it's definitely like salty. I'm not like, it's like very salty, but I don't think that's bad. I should have probably put a little bit more chili powder in it, but this is good. It's like a very, it's like not, it's like a sweet and salty because of that sesame. And I even think I could have put sesame seeds on top of it. But I love it with the macadamia nuts. I've never had poke with macadamia nuts. This is good. This is really good. Okay. Yay. What I would change. So like I said, for me it's salty, but I also used the full amount of sauce with half the amount of meat. So I know it's a little bit more saucy than I normally have it. I love so many things in my poke though. I would have probably added in edamame, some sesame seeds. That'd probably be all I'd add in, but it's good. It's really good. Okay. So I know Top Dog is doing some things upstairs, so he might not even be hearing all of this, but if he wants to come down to eat, he for sure is more than happy to. Let me put the rest of this poke in the fridge though, just so it doesn't go bad. And I'm gonna grab our macaroni and we will make some yummy, yummy macaroni salad. I can't believe it. Okay, so here is our macaroni. This is with, or our elbow. This is with the apple cider vinegar, carrots, and onion already included in this. And then here is the magic mayonnaise and everything else sauce that we're gonna mix in. Woo! And it's got like sugar, milk, all of that. And I'm actually used to seeing like green onions in this. So this one, again, all the recipes I'm using today are pinned to the top of chat. All right. Ooh, this is a lot of macaroni salad. I definitely think I'm gonna have to use some pepper. Okay, these little long carrots. Okay. Should have kept doing them short. Okay, let's see here. All right, this is this is a good looking macaroni salad though. Okay, let's try it before I plate it. Hydrate, thank you. Thank you, Issel. Okay. Wow, that's really good. But it definitely needs pepper. So Hawaiian macaroni salad's different than like American, where American has a much more like pickly taste with the relish and all that. This one is heavy mayonnaise. I'll tell you that right now. It's heavy mayonnaise taste. So that's why they're very big on like which mayonnaise you use. And like a lot of macaroni salads here in the States, they'll put like peas and celery and everything else. What's up, Plaid? How are you? That's much better. Much better with the pepper. I think I can even put a little bit more in there. How is your Sunday going, sir? I just tried the pokey. I have it over here. I can show it to you. So this one you can tell is where I ate because they had me top it with macadamia nuts. This is Top Dog's. He hasn't come down quite yet. What's the different, what makes the difference in mayo types? It's basically their own ingredients. Some of them use a little bit more sugar than others. It's just what you prefer. The biggest one in Hawaii is like Best Foods. Best Foods mayonnaise. So a lot of the times if you're gonna make this, if you make it with Best Foods, like it's got more of that taste that they have. Rather chill, that's good. Yeah, I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I had like very productive morning. Church, yoga, wash the dogs, all that fun stuff. So pretty productive day for me. Oh, this is good though. Okay, so I added, definitely would say add that pepper in, or else, unless you really love the taste of mayonnaise, add that pepper in. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna do this little set here. That's a good, yes it is. It's a very good morning. Okay. I'm gonna have to clean this up a bit. So if you chill it, obviously, if you let this, like we mixed it and you let it chill, you can make it into like a little ball of kind of like rice. Okay, let me put that to the side. Let me clean it up with a paper towel. Let's get this going. Okay, here we go, guys. Look at that. So Hawaiian macaroni salad. And this recipe made a lot of that salad. Get there in there for a really good shot. I honestly could think too, like this salad, again, you guys know me, I'm always wanting to see what else I could do with it. I think that potentially putting like imitation crab or real crab in this would be really good. Because it's definitely got that mayonnaise feel. So I feel like if you did crab, or even like if you're like, oh, I'm not into crab, but if you did like chicken, this could be like a really yummy spin on a chicken salad with the carb in it. Like, so where you maybe make chicken salad and you put it into like a sandwich or a pita. If you're like, oh, I want it to have a carb in it. If you made it into a pasta, this is a really, really good one. I'm very impressed with this one. This is really good. I'd even add chives to this, I think. I think chives would be really good. But oh my gosh, we've had our, like I literally did this for a photo. And I'm gonna probably stick it back in, actually, you know what, let's Tupperware this. Let's get this in a Tupperware for safekeeping. Top Dog will not be eating this. He is not a macaroni salad guy at all. It is one of the things I was never gonna force him to try. So that is, it's just not his thing. So I'll leave out that one. And then we're gonna start, I mean, our main meal is gonna take a minute. It's still probably got another 30 minutes or so, which is fine. So we are going to make the dessert because we're adults and we can have dessert before dinner. We had an appetizer and we had our side dish. So I say we're allowed to have dessert before dinner. You guys agree? I hope so. Because this is going to be the good stuff. These are the donuts. So these get usually filled also in Hawaii. You'll see these sometimes filled with something. Different, I mean, there's all these different things. They fill them with lilikoi. They fill them with, I mean, any pineapple cream. This is definitely one of the things. Right? Right, Red Yum. Perk of being adult. Exactly. You know what's so funny too is I remember when I was a kid and I was like, when I grow up, I'm going to have my house filled with all my sweets and everything I love. And then it's so funny because now it's like, as an adult, I have my snack drawer and I still to this day get really excited when I like get to buy myself all my fun treats that I loved as like a kid, like peanut butter cups, but now I bake them all. And I love them. Like, I absolutely love it. It really is the perk of being an adult. You get to eat whatever you want. You just have to pay bills. You know, it's both. I wouldn't trade it though. Okay. So, we just have to roll these out and then fry them. And then we dust with sugar, right? It's a balance. All of life, right? Complete balance. But that really is, like, for me, it's like, and I get such a good balance being an aunt. I get to have the kids, but don't have the kids. And it's all just so fun to, like, be able to have all of it. And that's why, I mean, that's why we're all here, right? It's just, it's fun. It's fun for all of us to talk together. I just love it. This is the stickiest dang dough I've ever seen. It definitely rose. It probably got about a third bigger in our dough making. Ube, yep. Yes, a lot of them is a dipping sauce. They're so good. It's so yummy. It really is. and I know, like, these are, I'm so excited to make these. I haven't had these in years. I haven't been back to Hawaii in a very, very long time. So this, however, is one of my faves. Okay, let me get my oil ready and my fryer ready, because y'all know we got this fryer, and I'm putting it to good use. Trying to see if I can. Oh yeah, that fits nicely, so you guys can see it. Ah, the one, the only.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Little birdie told me that there's food.
There is.
I'm always ready.
I'm not making you try the macaroni salad because I know that's not your thing at all.
Not my gig.
No.
No. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I want it.
Yep.
Pokey.
Yes. So this is your side because my side has the macadamia nuts.
Okay.
Just try it. I'm not going to tell you what my thoughts were. I think you're going to really like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I bet Issel being a grandma's pretty awesome. I'm sure you're great at it.
Expected the rice to be like salty.
No, it's more sticky, like sticky rice.
Okay.
I knew he'd like it. I was like, it's a little salty for me, which means it's perfect for him.
Good.
You like it?
Oh my gosh.
There is more. So I can take, because I won't eat all of it because it's a little too salty for me.
Yeah.
So you can have that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That's so good.
Again, guys, pinned to the top of chat are the recipes for this. And I followed this one to a T. The only difference was instead of slicing onions, I did the shredding of the onion into the sauce.
This is danger good.
Here, well, let me put the rest of it on your plate. There's only a teeny bit more. Here, put the plate down real quick.
Definitely Top Dog approves. Thank you, River, for the 100 bits.
Oh, thank you, River.
I have a little more, right?
Yeah. There's literally only a little bit more.
literally gonna grab a drink and just sit over and eat this.
There you go.
This is Thank you very much.
You like
Guys,
that?
11 out of 10.
So definitely remake again for like normal home life,
Oh, yeah. Oh.
not Twitch. Normal home life.
Normal home life.
It's quite the plate, right?
Really good.
You like it? Wow, he really likes it that much.
Really good.
Okay.
11 out of 10. Top dog approved. Don't grab a drink and just eat this now.
Oh my gosh. All right, let me put the oil into our fryer here, guys. Well, he is a happy guy with that. Okay. Let's get this oil in. Right? Love, love, love. Okay. All right. We're going to, so let's see, these won't go in as far as I want. So I'm gonna have to do them like I did my donuts the last time, which is, sorry guys, as I make some space behind you. What I did last time is I just used a good frying spoon. So after I'm done cooking with this oil, I actually, because I only use that oil for frying, I go through and I sift it and like put it through cheesecloth to get rid of any impurities. And I actually keep it for a little bit until I feel the oil isn't good anymore. I'll then replace it. And when the oil is bad, what I do is I let it fully cool down and all of that, and then I'll get rid of it. In Nevada, you can put oil and stuff in your trash and it's fine. I mean, I triple bag it, just I don't want anything to rip and have that thing open up in my trash cans. But that's generally, but frying oil, if you can keep it pretty clean, then you're doing pretty good. It'll last a few times. And I think it was somebody, it might have been Jedi who taught me that. I'm not quite sure, but somebody definitely said you can keep oil. And it's true. Like if you keep it pretty clean. But I do a lot with that fryer. It was probably one of the best inventions. One of the best oh my gosh, investments. Top Dog's looking at me like, you know it, you know the word. By the way, guys, he's like almost done with that plate. He really does like that. He does not put it on that he enjoys that food. Okay, so I just put a bunch of salt in here because as our donuts come out, we're gonna put them in here. Or salt, oh my gosh, sugar. Don't salt your donuts. Don't salt it, sugar it. Oh my word. By the way, you guys saw that that drawer? I was like, it keeps breaking. It keeps catching my whisk. Look at that. I need a new whisk now. Well, I can probably bend, no, see, that's fine. Now I got it back. I just got to put it somewhere else. It's got to live, I think, in my baking cabinet, because, yeah. Right, remember, sugar, sugar, sugar. Ah, thank you, Top. Okay. All right, we're waiting for our dough. And let me make sure that you guys will be able to see this madness. Oh, yeah, perfect. You guys are going to finally see the frying take place. Ah, ha, ha. So exciting. Okay, we're going to get ourselves first set up for the frying process. Let me move this macaroni salad real quick. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to put a plate with some paper towels on it because when they get out of the fryer into the sugar, right? I'm always looking for an excuse for anything new in this kitchen. I will break anything just to get the newest and greatest thing in a kitchen. Honestly. I'm shocked I haven't bought a new food processor yet, seeing that I broke that one. But we figured out a way. Remember, we stick the knife in it and we're good. Okay, so it'll come out of the fryer, into the sugar, roll it around in the sugar, and then onto our plate here. And then we let it chill for a little bit. So let me get... kind of want to get a few of these. So I'm going to take them out with this guy And then the sugar, it'll kind of be, I'll use this to go ahead and get it. I don't want to mix it because if this gets in the sugar with that hot oil, it's just going to caramelize and I'll never be able to use this again. So we're gonna be smart. We're gonna be smart with how we're doing this. The other thing you need is they said we're gonna have to roll the dough, which is not a problem, but then they want us to put in like circular cookie cutter. So I'm just grabbing those. Okay. So I just got this set right here. If I can open it. Oh my gosh. I just used these the other day. Come on. Oh my gosh. Ta-da! Happy New Year! Oh my word. Okay. We're gonna do this size. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where the bottom of it went. Oh, it's over here, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is wild, this is crazy. And oh my gosh, chat, did you guys notice I got, where is it? Oh no, did it not show up? I actually got, I don't think it showed up yet. Oh no, it did. I have a new, for anybody who's a subscriber, we've got a new emote. An animated emote of a happy little cupcake. So enjoy, because I know cotton candy is, the fairy floss is the most popular one. But oh my gosh, look, they're flying all around me. I love it. There you go. Cover the screen, guys. So you think you can even cover me with all the emotes. But yes, look at all those cupcakes. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. But yeah, so I got some new emotes and I put some new ones on right away. So definitely feel free to use all of them as you guys would want to. Okay, let me get some flour here because we got to put a little bit of flour down. Here we go for our dough. And this is just all purpose, nothing crazy. And this is a really sticky dough, so it's gonna grab onto this flour really fast. Let me check our, oh yes, guys, these like pineapple hibiscus flowers are looking good. Okay, so here we go, we got our floured surface. I'm just gonna flour up my rolling pin real quick. Oh my gosh, Top Dog, look at those. Ah! I love them. My emotes make me happy. So when I see you guys using them, oh my gosh. When I see you guys using them, it makes me super excited. Okay, we'll do half right now. Half the dough. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so yeah, this is a very sticky dough. All right, Top Dog, can I get your help real quick? I should have rolled up my sleeves before doing this, and now I can't. Thank you.
What about the watch?
No, the watch is fine.
The watch stays.
It stays. He's good. Oh yeah, look at this springy dough. These are going to be so good. I haven't had these in so long. You know, I think, hold up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Here, we're gonna get a lot of donuts out of this. The music works. And what's so funny is I have the music completely turned down on my side, so I can't even hear what's playing right now. So I'm glad it works. I'm gonna have to go back in the VODs and watch it. Okay, let me get this off my hands. Okay. It's almost ready. We got our stuff is almost ready, but I'm thinking red, you reminded me. I know that they usually do these dipped in different jams. Let me see which ones I have that might be. Okay, that could be Hawaiian, and I'll go over it in just a second. That is not. Okay, I got one. You guys like my little jam? This is my jam. Okay, I think I'm gonna try a little bit dipped in this, which is orange, guava, lime. So when these are done, I might put a teeny bit of this on there because that kind of sounds delicious. It's like a different version of Pog. Oh my gosh, yeah, that smells so good. We're gonna definitely use that. Okay. Let me grab this. Just our little round cutter. I'm just gonna cut a bunch of these. Again, this recipe, lots of dough. Like, I only used half of the dough, and it's given it. It's given a lot of dough. So let's try one out. Let me see if it's ready for us. It looks ready. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna go to stove view so you guys can see this process. We're gonna put one in. We're gonna see if it's ready. It is. Oh, and it didn't switch to stove view. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Oop! Don't stick your fingers in the oil, Becca. That's never good. It's frowned upon. And these cook pretty fast. I am so happy. All right. Oh my gosh, yes. Look at how puffy that is. You guys see? Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I'm gonna bring that sugar over here so you guys can see that process. But we're gonna wait until they're nice and golden. This guy didn't want to puff, but that's okay. He's a late puffer. I'm just flipping them over. Oh, look at those golden yummies. Okay, this one who didn't poof, he's probably good to go.
Start top camera view.
Okay. I'm gonna do it like this. Yep, he's good to go. Yeah, he's good to go. Okay. All right. actually, we'll grab that in a second. Let's grab some tongs here. Just so I can whip these around really nice. Oh my gosh, these look so good. Oh my gosh, these look so good. I haven't had these in so long, everyone. I'm so excited to eat them. We're gonna do some more still. Gonna kind of make a little tower of them. Not a tower, because I'm not gonna use sugar or anything. But I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna kind of plate them and all of that. Okay, so let's put the lid back on our oil while we work on another set of these guys. Those kind of look like beignets. They're very, very close to them. Like, it's actually very close because of, like, that puffiness. But, yeah. I love these so much. I'm, like, very tempted to go just, like, grab one and start eating it. But we're going to wait. Again, the recipe pinned to chat for these allows for a lot of dough. The sweet potato tots I had a while ago are not doing it for me. Oh, no. Open-faced tuna melt. I love open-faced tuna melts. I want those in my belly. Oh my gosh. See? Ugh, they're so good. I need to have like a community day in Vegas where we all just like, anyone who can come to Vegas comes and we just eat everything. Okay, these guys, I'm going to make them a little thicker. Kind of put these over there because I have some more. Ugh. So yeah, they're very thin. You guys can kind of see, like they're not, the dough itself, you look at it going, oh, it's going to be like a, you know, kind of like a biscuit. And then they poof. They poof. Twist my arm, why don't you? Right, Plaid? Oh my gosh. Let's get a few more out of this dough. And then I'll call it for this dough while we do another set. Okay, let's go ahead. And again, I'm only doing half the dough right now. Like, that's how much these are making. Okay. In there. All right. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. And what's awesome is too, the dough, it's not, I'm gonna try to freeze it and see how it works a few weeks down the line. So you don't have to twist hard. Right, yeah, these guys are getting nice and puffed up. I'm actually going to get another plate that we can put these on. Okay. Let's do a little flip in here. And again, in Hawaii, they'll serve these like stuffed. Or like Red said, when she had them in Hawaii, they had the sides, like jams on the side. So it really can come in a lot of different ways. But they're delicious. All right, they're almost done. Then we'll put them in our sugar again. Get them all mixed up. And then we'll kind of build it. And let me see, I want to look at our... Oh, yes, 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 yes. I'm going to turn off our oven with our pineapple hibiscus, our edible flowers. Oh, Hawaiian food. So delicious. Like, look at this poof. Okay. So I can unplug that. And then same with this, we're gonna gently get these all nice and sugar coated here. You know what's funny too is I love beignets. I've never made them, ever. Maybe I need to do a New Orleans theme, guys. Like, how fun would that be? Like, good old soul food? I love soul food. You give me, like, collard greens, I don't care what people say. Like, if they don't like them, that's fine. They are one of my favorites when they're cooked right. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have our plates of those. So I'm actually, let me bring you back to stove view because I want to show you guys. I'm going to pull those fake hibiscus flowers out of the oven, and I want you guys to see them. So look at these guys. You'll see them a lot better in that front camera when I show you. But this is taking them and taking the pineapple, making them into dried flowers. And so we're gonna do, you know what, we'll do another blue plate, just like how we had the ahi. Because I feel like for Hawaii, I need pretty blue plates to serve all that yummy food on. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna kind of just stack these. Oh, they're so fluffy. It's so fluffy. Okay. Let's get those stacked up really good. You know, I'm gonna add a little bit of extra sugar, kind of just around the edges. Give it a little oomph. Okay. And then these are the ones I'm not plating. Oh yes, okay. You guys, look at this. This is dried pineapple. I cannot wait till you guys see this presentation. Okay. Again, like little dried pineapple flowers. Now I'm gonna try something and again, having the little tin foil inside really made it cut really good. Like, look at this. Like, tell me, if I just quickly saw this, I would think, oh, it's a hibiscus on a plate. Let me show you guys what it looks like on this plate. Look at that. I think this looks so good. Even if I layer them a little bit. Like dried pineapple. Could you imagine too, like if you wanted to do maybe like a upside down pineapple cake, but you wanted to give it more of that like Hawaiian-y feel, you could just make a bunch of these and put them on the cakes. Now there is something I really want to try that I've heard about. So I wasn't expecting to do this. So let me pull out a few things real quick, guys, because I have heard, we're gonna bring out all my colors here. I have heard that if you mix a little bit of food coloring with some water, you can kind of paint them a little bit, and they're still edible because it's food coloring. So I'm gonna get I'm getting one of my food paint brushes, which yes, they're just normal paint brushes. If you're ever like, what's the difference? It's just a normal paintbrush. But I want to try it. I want to try it. So I think with this we'll go red, maybe pink. We'll do red so that it stands out. Let's go ahead. And I normally say we could do like a vodka on it, but again, because that's what you do most of the time when you do airbrushing and all that. But we're gonna do water, very little, a bit of water. Okay, so here's super red. We're just gonna put like the tiniest little drop. There we go. Okay, and then same thing here. I'm just gonna put a few drops in there. And then I'm not gonna mix it with the paintbrush. You don't ever do that. I think the cap just fell. Okay. Okay. We're gonna try this. We're gonna see if this works. So I'm gonna grab one of the flowers. I'll show you guys. All I'm doing is I'm taking it from the center. Okay, this is kind of pretty. I could see myself like doing these on a cake. Let me get this a little wet. So it's not so harsh. Okay, so maybe next time not do super red, but I could see maybe toning it down something closer to that color and like having it, like now that this is like super watered down, let me try one more. Oh, yes. Okay. So it's kind of like put it in, water it down. Because now look at how pretty. Like you can barely tell, but there's just a teeny bit of like this coloring taking place. Yes. Okay, yeah, because this one is like super red. Like what the heck did you do to that pineapple? Where this one almost looks like it was like kind of kissed by a strawberry. Okay, well that was fun because I really wanted to try that. So I could see myself for sure painting dried fruit for this. But look, guys. Okay. Here we go. Look at how beautiful this dessert is. Super easy. If you have to bring a dessert anywhere, and you make these, make those dried flowers. It like elevates it so much. I'm really, really happy. Like I think this looks so good. Okay. Let's take some photos. And Top Dog, if you want to come down, you can come down to try it. I know you're going to love these. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to like wait till he comes down because I want him to see the presentation. So we'll eat one off of our little side dish over here. My group. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what they look like. You open it up. It's hollow, right? They no joke, they really do just blow up. Oh my gosh. The jam. This is my jam. Okay. Okay. So this is the orange guava lime. And I'm just gonna spread some on it. Wow, that's deliciously good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I need another word for how amazing this tastes. This is dessert heaven. These are so good. I cannot get over how yummy these are. Oh, I haven't had these in so long, and I'm like, they taste just like it. What's really great is I know it's like, yes, it's fried, but you guys saw how fast it fries. So you don't have this like oily taste on it. It fries so fast. It's honestly, it's so good. It's just so good. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, let me check our pork here. 'Cause that smells delicious. This pork may not be done yet. Yeah, this needs a little bit more time. That's fine. Actually, it might be done. Let's see. I'm gonna use some scissors. Oh, you guys, I want to give each of you guys one of these. Honestly, it tastes so good. We're gonna go in for another one. Well, okay, no, one thing at a time. Get your pork ready, Becca. Jeez Louise. Don't jump the gun. All right. All I'm doing, and I'm doing it off camera because that's where my crock pot is, but I am checking the pork, and it definitely is done. I just have to do some shredding business. So, let's see here. All right, we're gonna shred. I'm gonna bring it over here in a second, and we'll shred it. We'll shred the pork. Now, I want to see, too, does my pork... Oh, these are so good. Okay. Again, pinned to the top of chat is the recipes. Okay. Okay, so you do use your sauce to combine. Okay, awesome. We're just going to have one more of these. We're going to just have one more of these deliciousness. Oh my gosh, these make me so happy. I didn't. So I did a crock pot recipe. I thought about wrapping in banana leaves. I thought about roasting it. I was trying to think of all different ways, but I've never done a crock pot recipe on the channel. And I found one for a pineapple pulled pork. So that's what I ended up doing. Honestly, if my HOA wouldn't have gotten mad, I would have had a pit in my front yard. Holy moly, these are so yummy. Okay. I'm interested to see how this pork works too, though, Plaid. Because, I mean, they want you to keep the sauce. And, I mean, there was a lot of sauce on this thing. So, I'm pretty excited. But, I'm interested to see how all the flavors combine together. Okay. So, I took it out of the crock pot. Woo! You guys see that steam? Okay. And now I am going to get my forks. I'm going to get a lot of things to pull this apart. So it looks great. I'll show you guys what the pork looks like. Like, here we go. There's one. And it's looking really good. And it smells delicious. So all I'm doing, I guess I could take this out. Do it that way versus trying to do it in the sauce. I usually, okay, so this is what my brain's going through. So I normally, when I make these things, because I like to keep it all in the sauce, I always find, I shred it in there and then all of that. But I think for today, I'm actually going to shred it in another bowl. And then I can add the sauce because I want to also grab all those pineapple chunks and do it that way. And I've also thought about this sauce because there is this much, you guys can't really see. Basically, it's filled up this much with sauce still. There's a lot of sauce in there. The other option that sometimes I do is I then take it and put it on the stove. Not this, I put it in a different container on the stove. And I will reduce the sauce to make it really good. Oh yeah, you guys, look at this. Nice, easy shred. So this was on for about 2 hours on high on my crock pot. And it's a moist pork. I'm loving that. Okay, so all I'm doing is, I should get some of those bear claw things. I do this enough. All I'm doing is taking these forks and that's it. So, should I reduce the sauce? You know what? Yeah, we're gonna reduce the sauce before I keep shredding this. Let me move some of these things. Let's reduce the sauce, guys. Because if that's what I do sometimes normally, then that's what I'm going to do with you guys. And it's just going to be delicious. Okay, so let me grab this and move it out of the way. Let's do some reductions. Why not? All right, I'm going to move our hot oil out of the way as well. Okay, there we go. All right. And we're gonna, I think this will be fine. Might not be big enough. We'll find out. Always good to find out. Okay. I'm gonna take all the sauce that's left. I'm gonna actually put on my stove view so you can see me pour in it. I'm gonna put all of it on, including with the pineapples in there to get a good, nice glaze. Oh, all right, there you go, buddy. You guys can see, that was a lot of sauce. This is almost completely filled to the top. So we're gonna reduce that down a bit. And depending on how long that takes too, I might take some of it out and then reduce it down because obviously it's gonna take a minute to reduce. Okay, in the meantime, we shred. We shred this pork. All right. Okay. Okay, here we go. Woo. Oh, this is good. This pork, like this, ended up working so good. It is so nice and moist. Hey, Roxy, what you doing? Rox, what are we doing? Did I drop something? What are we doing? Oh, there's the cap to that thing I lost. Ah! What does that say? Shake and bacon. Aha! I love it. I love it, River. Did she get some pork? No, she didn't get any pork. She's just down here looking for stuff. What's so funny is they think sometimes that, like, they know, so, you know, your bottom cabinets, you know, you have your floor and the cabinets come like this and there's a little bit. They know sometimes that stuff can get pushed under there, especially when I'm streaming because I'm walking around and I'm not picking up everything that falls. Oh my gosh, what up, Yori? Roxy is like snacks, right? 100%. 100%. Yori, your stream was so fun last night, listening to the music, all of that. That was so fun. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna need to scissor up some of this, guys, to make it a little easier on myself. Come on. Does anyone know a different way? I'd love thoughts. You almost rated 1,000 for your walk. That's awesome. Is it like a 5K? What is it for? I actually may not be in town that day. I have to go back to Irvine in April, and they're picking the dates. But if I am, I'm more than happy to do it with ya. Oh my gosh, okay. Anybody, I'll take any, if anyone knows another way to shred pork other than what I'm doing. I mean, I'm getting it pretty good. It's almost fully shredded. I'm shredded, bro. Is that Sunset Park? Oh, very nice. All right. Okay. There we go. There we go. I don't have meat claws. I know. I should buy meat claws. Maybe I'll buy some tonight. I honestly do a lot of meals where I have to shred meat. Okay. We're reducing back there, by the way, guys. It's bubbling. It's a lot of liquids, though. I might take some of this liquid out because this would take a long time. Ooh, that sauce is bomb, though. Yoga, music. Ooh! I am just now I'm not going to say I'm getting into yoga. I am forcing myself to do yoga on every Sunday because I do weightlifting and spin the rest of the week. And I'm so like just all my joints and everything kill me by the time Sunday comes around that I'm like, I got to do like some legit think about stretching. I suck at stretching. And I finally was like, okay, that's what I'm doing. So I've been forcing myself to do yoga on Sundays. I did it today and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of the flows, the vinyasa flow, Red. That's what I'm trying to do because I'm only doing like a 20-minute session right now. Every Sunday. Like I said, I do a lot of other stuff, but I'm like, I need to make a point to try to stretch because I suck at it. I very much suck at stretching and just doing that. Okay. I'm just going to cut some of these. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good. Okay, so let me just try the pork while we're reducing. Tastes good. Tastes like pork. Not too like, you definitely need the sauce. I have hints of the ginger in the meat, and that's about it. But let's go ahead. We're gonna make this reduction go a little faster here because there's a lot. There's a lot in that sauce. So I'm gonna take some out. I have found though too, what's really funny is, so when I do my workouts, it tells me my heart rate on when I'm doing it. It like says it up in the thing because of my watch. It's funny that my heart rate when doing yoga, it will sometimes get almost as high as it does when I'm doing like spin class. Like it not fully, but at a good point it does it. Which was kind of shocking to me. Okay. Ooh, hot. Okay. So I'm just taking out some, but I'm gonna pull out the pineapple pieces because we gotta have those pineapple pieces in here. I'm not giving up the pineapple. I love it too much. Some of those poses, oh yeah, I don't know half the time what they're talking about. I actually have so I don't own a Peloton, I'm just gonna say that right now. I have the Peloton app, and the app is amazing. It does spin, outdoor walking, outdoor running, treadmill, rowing, yoga, strength training. And so I pay, I think I pay like $24 a month, and I get all of that, as many classes as I want. And I actually love the Peloton instructors. I love it so much. Again, I don't own anything from Peloton. I don't own their bike. I don't own anything. I do have a spin bike at my house because that's my favorite way to work out. And I have a few sets of weights, but they have everything from beginner to intermediate, everything from 5-minute classes to like 90-minute classes for everything. Again, running, walking on a treadmill, outside, yoga, strength training, regular stretching, that's not yoga, boxing, rowing, spin, I don't know what else. It's so much. I personally love it. You guys would think I'd be running an ad. But yeah, I do all my own workouts at home. I used to belong to a gym. I just found found that it was really busy and it was a fight for me to get into the classes. And then B, because of that, because of the fight in the parking lot, the classes, all of that stuff, like you weren't guaranteed a spot even if you signed up for your class ahead of time. It became so stressful for me that I was like, well, I know what I like doing. And so I ended up just slowly buying the equipment I needed to do it at home. And now I work out like 4 to 5 days a week doing and even if I'm like, ugh, I don't feel like doing a workout, I'm like, okay, I can do 10 minutes. I can do 20 minutes. And I do. And it helps me out so much. I am someone who I would much rather work out a lot and like not think about how I eat. I'm not a good eater, but I'm a great workout person, which I know you can't eat out. You can't exercise away a bad diet. But for me, like working out is very natural for me to do. I love doing it from such a like mental standpoint. It really helps me. All right. We're getting there on that reduction, guys. Look at this. So taking it out really helped. Taking out the pineapple. Oop, there's another piece of pineapple I can throw in there. But look at this. Like it's starting to coat, which is what I want to see happen. Because there was cornstarch in this. So it does have a thickening agent in this. Yeah, see how it's coating the back of the spoon a bit? That's kind of what I want to see. Before I stick it all back in there, just reducing it. Oh yeah. I think we might be good at this. This reduction might almost be done. Which I love, 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 love. Okay. So I can move all of that. Oh my gosh. This might be like a 5-hour cleanup tonight, guys. But at least I have my my yummy food. Okay. I am happy with this. Yeah, this is looking so good. Okay. Let's go ahead and mix this all back. Oh yeah, this is coating the meat so nicely. I'll show you guys in a second. Could have done a little better job of shredding, but you guys, I'm going to show you a piece of meat. Like, look how well, this is going to get hot. Look how well that coated. Like, it's so nice and glossy and yummy. God, that sauce is really good. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's make a plate. Let's do... Okay. It's the last height I can grab in my kitchen. Isn't that what Top Dog's for? Right? The tall plates. Okay. Oh, this is looking good. Okay. So obviously, you could buy Hawaii. So this pork, I just did the pork, barbecue pork, but you could always put this in a Hawaiian bun with some like coleslaw or whatever else you wanted in this. But this is, I mean, this is just the pulled pork with pineapple in it. I am so tempted to put like sesame seeds on this. Almost like Mongolian barbecue. I don't know if anybody else, oh my gosh, a squat fit. Okay, how old am I again? Okay. Top Dog, do you want to come down? Try some pulled pork? Guys, I did yoga today. I got spin tomorrow. My legs. Okay. We'll try fit check. Oh, Lordy. You gotta come down, Top Dog. Okay. No, I'm done. I can't squat anymore. I was basically squatting all morning, showering the girls. When they get their bath, they try to jump out, so you have to be in a squat position. Oh my gosh, juicy. Okay, on its own, it tastes great. I think this would be amazing on like any kind of bun, like Hawaiian bun. This is some of the juiciest pulled pork I've ever had. The pattern is full. Nice. Yeah, Top Dog doing squats, but oh yeah, this is good. This pulled pork is actually really yummy. Now, I will say the flavor overall, great flavor. There's not one thing that really stands out. Show a puppy and hydrate. Okay, let me show a pup. I think I only have one of them down here. Okay, come here. Come here, pretty girl. Okay, remember we can't go up against the microphone or else they can't hear you. There we go. There's the Stella. She was sleeping. It's our little Stella Bellas. Look at that little unhappy face. All right, let me put her down. I'm gonna put her where I got her, so she can go back to sleep. Hi, Miss Roxy. Oh, do you want to come on camera? Okay, let me hydrate. The other one's Jelly. She's a jelly belly. Okay, come here. All right, here is Roxy. Emote only chat. All right, let's see. Oh, I love it, guys. There we go. Oh, I gotta enable it one more time. There we go. Okay. Now, y'all have to talk through emotes only. Right? Here we go. 0% bits if Top Dog gives us 5 squats. He ain't gonna give you nothing. Top Dog ain't gonna give nothing when it comes to squats. Oh my gosh, look at all the emotes. Oh my gosh. Ah, hey, Big Bull Nasty. Oh my gosh, look at you guys. Oh, I love this, I love it. Oh my gosh, River, that, yes, Plaid. Pineapple pizza for the win. Oh my gosh. Uncle Sticky Red. Oh my gosh, I love these. These are great emotes. Oh my gosh. You guys brought it. You guys seriously brought it. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, look at all of these. Holy moly. You guys are like covering up the entire screen. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. That was a great one. Emote only chat. Oh my gosh. Issel, what are those? Are those, is that a seashell? What is that? Oh my gosh. Yuri, you got great ones. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Top Dog. Somebody hit copy paste. Yeah, Thank you, Red. Love it. Love my emotes. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are having so much fun with this. This is exciting. Top Dog, you want to make your way, come down here so you can try some pulled pork? River goat, right? Oh my gosh, look at this. Ah! Let's go! Oh my gosh. You guys, this is so fun. I love seeing all these emotes come up. Oh my gosh, you guys are too fun. You guys make this so exciting. Look at this. You guys are crazy.
What's going on?
Oh my gosh. Do you see what you started?
I didn't start nothing. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What? I love this. This is my favorite one, by the way. I'm probably gonna do. I have enough. I could spam emote only chap every single stream for like the whole stream.
Oh my
So
gosh.
you best get ready. You guys ready? Oh, what is this?
Pulled pork. Pineapple pulled pork.
Oh, that's really good.
Right? I'm like, it's missing something. Like, overall, the taste is great, but it needs a pow. It needs, like, sriracha or
needs
something.
something,
Yeah. But, like,
Really good though.
it's really juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It needs something. Now, what is that?
This is dessert.
Oh, I assumed by all the sugar.
Yeah. Masadas.
What's up? Sure. what's
So
that?
they're fluffy.
Okay.
On the inside, they're kind of hollow.
Okay.
Top Dog squats. He ain't squatting.
No, I think River said he'd throw bits in there, right?
Yeah. 5. You got to give him 5 squats.
5 squats?
Yeah.
Is there a cap on that, River?
You want to eat this while you're squatting? You're gonna really like it.
Am I?
Yes.
Is it filled with anything?
No.
I'm just trying to know what I'm going in.
No, it's not filled with anything.
Oh, okay, here we go. Top Dog squats while eating
Masala.
malasada. That thing.
Masadas.
Yeah, I think that's right there. Okay. All right. She's literally waiting for me. Roxy's like down here, like, do it.
Which, by the way, did you see my dried
Yeah.
pineapple?
Yeah, I like it.
See.
Okay.
Squat, squat, squat.
Is that just a swap?
Yeah, that's a squat.
Come on, I can do this all day.
Oh, he says he could do it all day, guys. What do you think of that?
That's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's River's 5. I was 5.
Mm-mm.
Honestly, the squats aren't a big workout. Oh.
Thank you, River.
All right, how about for keeping your word? I'll do 5 for everything. I get love too. Wide leg.
Sumo squat.
Sumo squat. Sumo squat. Oh, my phone caught.
He almost fell on that one, guys.
Sumo. Well, because my phone caught the handle. That's 4. And that's 5. And look, I got a puppy.
Oh my gosh. You guys, this was so fun. This was so fun. They're so nice and clean, right? Lifeguard squat. I don't even know what a lifeguard squat is.
I think you hold somebody underwater.
Like,
No, like you're underwater and you're holding somebody.
oh, like,
Oh, bitch! Wow, what dark real
I'm
quick.
I'm anti-lifeguard.
Like holding somebody. I mean, I guess I didn't add a comma in there. Huh? I
No.
did say holding somebody
Hold
underwater.
someone underwater. Okay.
Ugh.
This one won't get near water. So, she fell into a pool once and swam her way.
Huh.
But yeah, the little Roxy man. By the way, this is how she loves being held for hours and hours on end. And I will tell you, with my niece and my nephew, if I'm holding them, this one gets so jealous and tries to get by and like push them off of me. She is not for that life. She thinks she is my only baby.
Look at that. I gave Chad a free show of puppy.
There you go. You guys, this was amazing though. Top Dog gave the ahi pokey an 11 out of 10.
That pokey was stupid good.
The macaroni salad was really yummy. Again, I would add like chives and maybe some crab in it, just to fancy it up a bit. But overall, I thought it needed a lot of pepper. Remember, I did add a lot of pepper to it though. Pulled pork, I gotta figure this one out. It tastes good. It's super moist, but it just needs a little something. It's pretty like even keel when it comes to the flavoring. And then of course, we have our lovely dessert, the malsadas, and they are, they're so good. Again, I say it really Spanish speaking versus Hawaiian, but oh my gosh, they're so good. I can see what you're doing. But oh my gosh, Hawaiian dish. Should we let him pull the theme for next week?
I get the full theme?
Do we think
Are you sure?
is he worthy?
What do you think,
of-
Chad?
of-
Chad, you decide.
Should he be allowed to pull a theme?
Maybe let Roxy pull it.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. Should he pull a theme? So we know what we're doing. And again, on Wednesday, I'm going to be just making our normal meal.
So we've got one flour. Is it flour?
Yeah.
We got one flour.
Yes.
One yes, two yes, three yes.
Yes.
Miss Yori with a yes. Miss Yori with like 20 yeses.
Right. So,
That counts, right?
all right. Next week. You got to say it into my mic, though.
Yeah.
Come over for dinner Wednesday. Right? Italian chicken is what we're doing. Okay, Pop.
Well, I didn't know what the time limit on this was. Is there a time limit? Can I walk?
Yeah, exactly, Red.
Can I walk away with the jar and just keep doing this the rest of the night?
Pull one.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
I want this one.
He'll never get this again, guys.
Aw. One and done.
One and done.
All right. So whatever's in my hand right here.
Okay.
Theme for next week. What if I reveal it to that? Chat, do you want to see it before she sees it?
Okay, I'll look away.
No, you don't have to look away.
But I can see it right
Don't
there.
look. It's like back in the day. Remember back in the day when we had CRT televisions? You play video games with somebody, you say, just don't look at my half of the screen. It's like that. Okay.
Oh, I always looked.
All right. There you go. I'm really excited about this. All right. Don't look. Don't look. Here you go, guys. Can you read that?
Okay.
All right. What do you think it is?
I don't know. Okay. Oh my gosh. We are doing a Fast and the Furious barbecue, which means legitimately, guys, I'm going to be on the barbecue. We're not going to be in the kitchen.
Nope.
I am going to be on the barbecue outside. So good luck, IT guy, figuring out how to get me out
crap,
there.
what have I done?
But we are doing Fast and the Furious barbecue. Woo! Oh, this is gonna be fun. We're probably gonna be a one camera setup.
Probably, yes.
Uh,
There's not a stove cam for the barbecue. I'm
no.
Sorry, River. I'm sorry. There's just something about putting a camera over barbecues. Not a good
But
idea.
you guys, I'm gonna be in the barbecue. We are gonna barbecue. Fast and the Furious.
What was that?
This is us posing next to the cars.
You know, Fast and Furious isn't like a ninja movie, right?
Well, I have to do this. I can't just bend down like this. They can't see me.
Yeah.
So I have to like, oh yeah, yeah.
Is this Fast and Furious?
Ooh.
Have you seen Fast and the Furious?
By the way, guys, Fast and the Furious is my favorite movie franchise. I love a C,
Oh, you haven't seen them all.
D movie at an A+ level of financing.
It's like 2 movies you haven't watched. We own them.
I know.
You
I'm
watch
behind, okay? Barbecue drift,
Right.
exactly. 2
Right now.
Barbie, 2 Q.
Right now,
Oh
guys.
my gosh, Red, you're getting me with these.
Okay, that's actually really good. 2 Barbie, 2 cute. I think that's literally the title of your stream next week. isn't
Right?
it?
2 Barbie, 2 Q.
Okay, how
Barbecue
about this,
drift.
chat? She still has 2 Fast and the Furious movies she hasn't watched, the latest 2. We own them. She can watch them anytime. Do you guys want her to watch those movies so that way she's up to date on the
2
latest?
movies.
Yeah, that way you're up to date on the latest barbecue Fast and the Furious trends. What if there's a whole barbecue scene in there for something spectacular and you don't know about it? You don't do it on stream, and everybody.
Because
gets
if
upset.
only we did this a few weeks ago, I could have invited Ludacris to the barbecue.
It's got to start with a tuna sandwich. That's perfect. It has to start with a tuna
A
sandwich.
tuna
Good job,
sandwich.
River.
I
Good job,
love it,
River. It
River.
has to start with a tuna
I
sandwich.
have to make a tuna sandwich first, and then the barbecue.
Maybe you'll start the stream already having a tuna
It'll
sandwich.
take her 2 weeks to watch both movies. Try maybe 2 years.
Seriously. She doesn't watch movies worth a darn.
No, I'm the worst.
Yeah, it's probably she knows what Fast and the Furious is.
Yeah, pretty much. I have no idea. But oh my gosh. So we are doing it. I cannot during spin. I could watch it during spin. That might make me go faster.
There you
'cause
go.
I'm trying to support them.
Or you'll lose track that you're spinning, and
Yeah.
you'll just like all of a sudden be like, "Wow, I just did 30 miles."
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I should be able to do way more than that in a movie time frame. You only have to pedal when they're in their cars. I like it. I like it.
That's good.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
What if they're in the rocket ship, though? Do I still have to do it?
Well, is the rocket ship a car?
No.
Are you sure? It is Fast and Furious.
I know. That's why I don't know.
What if they put a rocket on a car
Oh my
and
gosh.
send that to space?
Then I have to.
Then that's a car.
It's a car.
Yeah.
There's a car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. But this is awesome. We did it. I cannot believe it. Aprons off.
I don't have an apron.
Oh,
I'm not taking my shirt off.
I can't believe it. We did it. Apron, like, you know how they say hands down.
Hands down. Or they say hands up.
Oh, hands up. Mine's aprons off. Aprons off. We did it. Hawaiian, guys. We got ahi poke, macaroni salad, pineapple pulled pork, masadas. And then next week, we are doing Fast and the Furious barbecue.
Do we have to do it in the car?
Oh, yeah. So we have to barbecue from our car. That'll be fun.
That's not happening.
That'll be fun.
We have to put the No, we could do it, but I'm not doing that. I'm not setting that up as the IT guy.
I could put the barbecue, tie it to the car, we could have a truck, maybe borrow a truck, buy Uncle Stinky. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is awesome though. I can't believe we did it. We did it. Hook the barbecue up to a truck, right? You have to say family every other word. Oh, you best believe. I think I need to go get a shirt made real fast
Right?
that just says family. It would be perfect. Ah, but guys, we are out. We are done. Hawaiian 4-course meal. Seriously amazing. I cannot believe it. This was so fun. And then Wednesday, do not forget, on Wednesday, guys, we are going to be doing just a regular old dinner with us. And so you can join us for that at 7:30 or 7. We're back Sunday at 2:30. And then don't forget, I am going to be launching my YouTube and my website soon. So definitely subscribe on YouTube. Same thing, Becca with Flower. Spelled the exact same, has the same logo, so you'll know it's me. You'll also see some of the streams there because I've also started live streaming there as well. But for sure, go ahead and subscribe so I can get that in for YouTube. And again, hopefully in a few weeks, I'm going to be coming out with specialty videos just for YouTube as well. So again, thank you all. I absolutely love you guys. This has been such a fun day. I loved making Hawaiian food today. It was so fun. You guys have amazing ideas. So we will see you Wednesday. And everybody, have a great rest of your Sunday and have a great week. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.